Come in.
Mr. Martin?
Yeah.
Hi, how's it going, Dylan Sharp?
How are you?
You got a big show tonight here, and I want to be on it. I want on the card.
You went on the card?
I want on the card.
Like it's only 10 minutes of showtime and you're coming in here to my office telling me you want to be on the card?
Yes.
Yeah, well, unfortunately I can't help you. Like the show is booked, we're ready to go. We're 10 minutes from the bell.
No, I'll do anything. Trust me, I'll do anything. I want this spot on the card.
I
want a spot.
can't help you. I'm sorry. Like, you know, it's booked.
All right. Good talking with you.
No problem. Hey, wait. Hold on a sec. I do have an idea. You want it on the show real bad. Well, why don't you prove to me how bad you want it? I'll tell you what I'll do for you. You give me $400, and I'll tell you what, I'll give you a try night. And if you can go up there and you can pin your opponent tonight, I'll give you a spot on my roster. No questions asked, and I'll even give you your $400 back. How's that?
$400?
$400. You got to buy a spot this late on the card, dude.
This is all I have. This is rent and food. This is all I have.
You need a victory then.
All right, you know what? I'll do it.
All right. Go get ready. You got 10 minutes.
Wrestling event underway. WrestleCentre presents UCW Wrestling. I am Jason Lowe here alongside my broadcast colleague Gimmick, ready to bring you the action all here at ringside.
Well, we're live in Liverpool and it's an unpredictable environment. I have a feeling it's going to be an unpredictable night.
We're not going to waste any time here. Let's get it going. Introducing, bring them out, Harry Bulldog Smith and Jim The Anvil Neidhart.
Speaking of unpredictability, we're starting the show off with Harry Bulldog Smith and Jim The Anvil Neidhart of the famed Hurt family.
Well, they're two legends from a legendary family. Harry Smith, you see there, he's really the guy that's going to be carrying the torch now for the Hart family moving forward in this industry. But he looks like a big boy. He looks like he can handle it.
Alongside with him, Jim The Anvil Neidhart, of course, teaming with the legendary Bret the Hitman Hart and the famed Hart Foundation, multiple-time tag team champion.
We see Harry Smith's all smiles right now, but he's got a big match tonight.
Welcome to Liverpool.
The #1 contendership for the UCW heavyweight title.
Jim, now, you've been wrestling with Harry here for a while.
Yeah,
You brought
I know when you said Liverpool, I saw Harry eyes light up. Yeah, not Harry.
I know it's Canada. I was getting mixed up. It's not Liverpool, England.
That's right, yeah. Liverpool, Nova Scotia, right? Liverpool, Nova Scotia. All right, Jim. How does you've seen the UCW talent back there? How do you think that Harry fares up against these guys?
You're going to see Harry Smith. He's going to go after the heavyweight championship belt. Look at this guy. Pure 100% ground beef English Canadian Bulldog.
Whoa, it sounds like Liverpool is enjoying Bulldog Smith as well as The Anvil.
Harry, man, you got some tough competition. How are you going to prove yourself to go up against these guys?
Yeah, you know, I've seen some of the talent here in UCW. It's some of the best that I've seen all over Canada. You know, I've been a champion over in Japan with Lance White, the tag team championship. I was a WWE tag team champion with Tyson Kidd.
Multiple-time tag team champion in his own right.
You know, there's another belt that I want to add to my collection, and that's the UCW Heavyweight Championship.
Whoa, that's the first heavyweight championship Harry wants to go
I feel that the
for.
competition here is great, but I feel like I have the ability, the family lineage, the heart, the desire. I really feel that I would be a worthy UCW Heavyweight Champion. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I gotta have to say the Liverpool crowd is
Not a
pleased.
bad body either, right? Yeah, baby. 6'5", 285. Wrestling machine, baby.
Jim, take a break. Harry Smith, I'm back there and I'm listening. Been wrestling here, wrestling there. Yeah, listen, you coming to UCW, you're coming to fight, boy.
That's UCW Superstar Lumberjack Johnson.
And if anybody in that back deserves that strap, it's me.
Sounds like he wants to go for that title his own right, in
coming
his
out
own right.
with a weapon. A piece of wood.
Listen, Jim Neidhart. Listen, Jim Neidhart, back up. Growing up, there was many people that I used to watch. Bret Hart, yeah. Jim Neidhart, boo.
Sounds like Lumberjack came to fight.
You hurt my feelings.
I hurt your feelings. Why don't you get in the ring here with me tonight? Oh. You know what, Jim? Take it easy. I got this guy. You know what? You think that you're a worthy competitor? You come out here flapping your jaws? I'll tell you what. If you want a piece of me, I'll face you anytime, anywhere, any place.
Oh, here he just challenged Lumberjack.
Hey, you want to do it right now? Hey, Jim Bailey, I got this idiot. Here, hold on. Here comes another guy.
Lumberjack Johnson challenged the Anvil, but
What's this
here
fool doing coming out here?
challenge Lumberjack. What's going to happen here?
Gentlemen, being the commissioner of UCW, I think we should settle this right here tonight.
I think this crowd agrees.
The main event tonight will be Harry Bulldog Smith against Lumberjack Johnson in a top contender match for the vacant UCW title.
Oh, huge news here in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. Tonight we're going to have one of the contenders for the vacant UCW championship, and we're going to find out.
Buddy. And guess what? When I beat you in the middle of the ring, whether it's with the power slam or with the sharpshooter, I'm going to break your back, and then I'm coming after for that UCW heavyweight championship. You accept that? All right.
Gimmick, by the time this night is over, we are going to know one of the two #1 contenders for the vacant UCW championship.
Well, I mean, Harry Smith, as you said earlier, he's a big boy, but so is Lumberjack, so he may have bitten off a little more than he can chew. Harry Smith's coming into this territory, he's coming into, seems like, take over and win the title. But this has been Lumberjack's territory for the last 6 years. I don't think he's willing to give it up without a hell of a fight.
This scheduled contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently coming to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 210 pounds, Jim Carr.
Well, we just saw Dylan and Chuck backstage. Chuck is giving Dylan an opportunity to have a UCW contract and call his own. All he has to do, Gimmick, is beat this man, James Carr.
Well, you see James Carr here, he's been in the business for a little while too, but he also wants to climb that ladder. I don't think he knows if Dylan gets a spot on the roster, that could take his spot. So I think,
I'm not too sure, Gimmick, but it seemed like to me Chuck Martin did not really care one way or the other if Dylan got this opportunity. It sounded like he just wanted the money.
oh, he's a businessman and this is the wrestling business. So I really can't blame him, but I agree with you on that. It's pretty clear to me as well. But again, James Carr is not going to want to get us another guy on the roster because that takes a spot from him.
Spryfield, Nova Scotia, weighing in at 170 pounds. Liverpool, give it up for Dylan!
My Gimmick, you know as well as I do, Dylan's not the most wealthiest guy in the locker room. Every single dollar that he has earned, and he does not have a lot of money to be given away, especially to someone like CEO Chuck Martin.
Well, you know, he's a young kid and he's been through a lot in his life. There's no question about that. It's been an uphill battle for him inside and outside of the ring. But tonight he's getting a big break. He's got a chance. He's got an opportunity to win a spot on the UCW roster, the largest company in the Maritime. But, you know, again, he's all smiles now and it's fun. He's under the lights, he's in front of the crowd, he's in the ring. But once that bell rings, it's a whole different story. Once you get punched in the mouth, all that can change. You can wipe that smile right off your face.
Well, the reason why Dylan is willing to risk it all, financially as well as personally, is because he loves this business. He wants to be involved in this business and he will do anything to be part of it. I just think CEO Chuck Martin is taking advantage of that desire.
Well, whether he's taking advantage of him or not, he's giving him a chance. I mean, he told him if he wins this match tonight, he's got a spot on the roster. I mean, you're right. You can see in Dylan's eyes when you talk to him, when you see him backstage, you can see in his eyes this is all he wants. He wants to be in this business. He wants to be a wrestler. I'm just curious to see how he is once the bell rings. I think that's when you find out whether he's a man or if he's a fan. no mistake, James Carr knows what he's doing. I mean, even this part of the process is trying to psych Dylan out.
Look at Dylan right there. A little bit of cockiness there from Dylan, laying in the corner there.
That's what I'm talking about. When you see it on TV, you might think it's all fun and games. It's all lights, camera, action. But again, once you hit that match, once you get hit in the face, once you get the wind knocked out of you, it's a whole different story.
The lights have never been brighter than right now for Dylan Sharp. This is the opportunity he's been vying for, and he might not get another opportunity if he loses this match against James Carr. Dylan Sharp getting this Liverpool crowd all over James Carr.
Now, there you go. There's the lockup. Now we're going to see what he's truly made of it.
James Carr right there with the armbar. Gimmick still ahead tonight. We will be seeing live in the middle of this very ring in Liverpool, Nova Scotia, the living legend, the living Maritime legend, Leo Burke.
Leo Burke's going to be here. We still got the match. We got Lumberjack taking on Harry Smith for the #1 contendership spot, the UCW Heavyweight Championship. But you know, the other match we got tonight is XXL versus Matt Bohen, which is also going to be a hell of a match. I think there's going to be a lot of intensity there because XXL and Matt Bohen also want to be #1 contenders, and that's a #1 contenders match. By the end of the night, we'll know which two competitors are going to square off at our next show, October 4th.
XXL and Matt Bohen have never fought each other in a singles contest. They will be meeting for the very first time in this ring. To your point, both men are looking to make an impact here in UCW.
Now, if I understand this correctly, October 4th in Spryfield Lion Rink, is Alex Silva coming in, former TNA Superstar Alex Silva, to challenge XXL for the #1 contendership. But it's my understanding if XXL loses here tonight to Matt Bohen, he will lose that #1 contender spot, and it will be Matt Bohen versus Alex Silva October 4th in Spryfield.
Alex Silva, of course, has been known all over the country as well as in the U.S. for being part of TNA Impact Wrestling, publicly endorsed by the Nature Boy Ric Flair during TNA's inaugural Gut Check Challenge. You have to think that he will be a top contender for that championship, and that he will be one of the superstars that very well could win the UCW championship.
Well, that's right. I mean, Alex Silva comes in, he's wrestling XXL tonight. We have Harry Smith wrestling Lumberjack. So there's so many possibilities of what that final championship match could be. It could be Harry Smith versus Alex Silva. It could be Harry Smith versus XXL. It could be Alex Silva versus Matt Bohen. It could be Matt Bohen versus Harry Smith. It all depends on what happens here tonight, what happens October 4th in Spryfield.
Dylan Sharp goes for a nice maneuver right there. Sends James Carr to the outside. The crowd is solidly behind Dylan Sharp. I think the crowd understands how much importance this match has on Dylan Sharp. Wait a minute, what does he have planned here? Oh, dive to the outside. Dylan Sharp's pulling out all the stops. He knows how important it is for him to win this matchup here tonight.
Well, he's impressive so far, but again, you know, the match is not over, and I think this is equally as important a match for James Carr. Because if Dylan gets a spot on the roster, that could take a spot from a guy like James.
Absolutely.
So
look at that right
Lord.
there. James Carr kicking that middle rope. And I don't have to describe to you where he hit Dylan Sharp. He goes for a cover.
Oh!
The referee showing a little bit of leniency there. He easily could have been disqualified, and that would get Dylan Sharp his contract.
Well, you know, now, like I said, the whole match, when you get hit in the mouth, it really changes your perspective of the ring. And he got kicked right in the mouth there, and look at him now. He can barely breathe.
We're speaking about the top contenders, potential top contenders for the UCW Championship. Lumberjack Johnson is a former UCW Heavyweight Champion. Harry Smith is yet to win a major single heavyweight championship in his career. He's been known as a tag team specialist. How do you think that's going to play in the match that we're going to see later tonight?
Well, now it's going to be one-on-one tonight. There's nobody to tag out. And Lumberjack's been a singles competitor his entire career. So he may have an advantage in that sense. I think Harry has the size advantage, obviously. But Lumberjack's been doing this, you know, he may have a couple years experience on Harry, and you're right, he's got the advantage of being a singles competitor, so he's not going to be looking for somebody to tag out. And you'll notice Harry came out here tonight, he brought somebody with him, he brought Anvil with him. I think he's used to being able to look into the corner and have somebody there to guide him. But tonight it's one-on-one. Tonight there's nobody there but him.
Nice move there by Dylan Sharp. He's only able to get the 2 count. And James Carr right there showing his speed and his ring savvy, outsmarting Dylan Sharp, takes him down to the mat.
Also, it's my understanding, October 4th, speaking of Lumberjack, he's scheduled to fight Nick Diggs one-on-one. So if Lumberjack beats Harry Smith tonight, does that make his match with Nick Diggs a #1 contendership match as well?
That's a very interesting point that you make right there, Gimmick. I mean, obviously, if Lumberjack Johnson wins tonight and is named #1 contender to the UCW Championship, but then loses to Nick Diggs on October 4th at the Spryfield Lion Rink, one would have to think that Nick Diggs would be one of the top contenders in his own right for that championship.
Well, Nick Diggs, he's a guy that maybe Dylan Sharp and James Carr, these are guys, they might want to be one day a guy that could compete, have that kind of opportunity. Nick Diggs is in that spot now, and the big match of his career is going to be October 4th, just like this is a big match tonight for Dylan.
Absolutely. Nice clothesline there by James Carr. Dylan Sharp seems like he's having a little bit of issues here with James Carr. He can't seem to get the big advantage on James Carr. You see James Carr right there using that middle rope illegally, I might add.
Well, Dylan made a mistake, I thought, at the beginning of the match when he was kind of showboating. He had his feet on the ropes, like he was sleeping or laying down. I mean, you just don't do that. You don't disrespect your opponent like that. I think that's why he's getting some pretty stiff shots right now later in the match.
The stakes are very high in this contest for Dylan Sharp. James Carr not taking it easy on Dylan. As you said, James does not want Dylan to get that contract. It's all about grabbing your spot here at UCW.
Well, Dylan, you know, he might be short on funds, he might be short on brains, he might be short on a lot of things, but he put the money up. Let's see if he can put his money where his mouth is.
James
I think the
Carr
match is about to end right now.
does not usually go to the top rope, and there's the reason why right there. Dylan Sharp using his speed, his quickness, got that knee to the temple of James Carr. Dylan Sharp, on the other hand, is very comfortable on that top rope. Dylan Sharp hammering James Carr in the head. What does he have planned here for James Carr? Looks like he's going to the top rope here. Whoa!
Oh!
James Carr pushes Dylan off that top rope.
You know, it seemed to me like James Carr was kind of in control of that whole situation.
Nice move there by James Carr from the middle rope. He's going for a cover, and he does.
Barely.
He gets
Barely.
that left shoulder up, does Dylan Sharp.
That's how close Dylan's career came to ending before it even started. That was damn close.
Mark Barton said just before this match, if Dylan Sharp wins this contest, he will get a UCW contract. But if he loses, then he will never be able to compete for UCW again. James Carr whips Dylan Sharp into the rope. Oh, nice drop kick there by Dylan Sharp. He's still in this thing. He's going to scratch and claw his way to a UCW contract if he has to. 2. Oh my God, I thought that was it. I thought Dylan Sharp had his contract.
He's thinking to himself now. He's got to stay on his opponent.
I thought Dylan Sharp had the contract on that exchange. Dylan Sharp is trying to think on his feet, but it's slowing down his momentum. He cannot afford to slow down his momentum. Once again, it looks like he's going to the top rope.
I think that's a mistake, because the last time he went up there, it didn't end too well for him. He almost lost the entire match.
He's up there.
He's not smart enough to learn from his mistakes.
He seems like he's still a little bit foggy here. He's staying on that top rope. Oh! Halfway across the ring goes Dylan Sharp. This has to be it. No! Oh my God, James Carr barely able to get that left shoulder up and kick out of that move. Dylan Sharp had to fly at least 14 feet across that ring.
And what's going through Dylan's mind now when he came that close to achieving his life dream? I mean, just imagine being a hair away from achieving the dream that you've had your entire life. He was that close.
Wait a minute, what's Dylan Sharp going for here?
Looks like going for a submission.
I have not seen this move from Dylan Sharp before. It is a submission hold. Is James Sharp going to be able to hold on? You can see the agony and pain on his face right there. Referee asking if he wants to give up. Is he going to take half?
Oh my
He
God.
cuffs. Dylan gets his contract. Dylan has won his UCW contract.
Well, he did it. I gotta say, I doubted him, but the kid pulled it off.
Dylan Sharp is now an official member of the UCW roster, and he did it right here live in Liverpool, Nova Scotia.
Well, you know, you gotta take your hat off to him. He made some mistakes in the ring. I think he made a couple of crucial errors that nearly cost him his match and therefore his career. But at the end of the day, he's the one getting his hand raised, so I gotta take my hats off to him. Welcome to the roster, kid.
He has been known to overcome diversity his entire life. And this, right now, is a defining moment for Dylan Sharp. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back, right after this.
Oh yeah, come on, baby. Finally done it. Finally got my spot. Finally done it. Mr. Barton, I done it. I went up there and I won my match, just like you said.
No, kid, you didn't. Remember the deal I told you is you had to pin your opponent? You didn't pin your opponent. So unfortunately, kid, you got nothing. Sorry about that. Better luck next time.
This man was born in New Brunswick. He's a maritime wrestling legend, let alone a world wrestling legend. Please, Liverpool, give me a huge, warm welcome for Leo Burke.
We're back here live in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. And Gimmick, I don't want to take away from Leo Burke, who's coming to the ring, receiving an outstanding applause from Liverpool, this Liverpool crowd. However, backstage, what we just saw from Shark Martin and Dylan Sharp makes me sick.
Well, I gotta feel, I feel bad for Dylan. I think you have to feel for him. He had an incredible high in the ring, and then 5 minutes later, he realizes that no, in fact, his dream is over. And he kind of got shysted by the shyster. And I don't know, maybe it's a lesson learned, a life lesson.
You are a 10-time North American champ, right? So you fought all over the world in the Maritimes. But more importantly, how does it feel to be back here in Liverpool, Nova Scotia?
Well, first of all, I want to say good evening, everyone. It's great to be back in Liverpool. I remember the last time I was here, but secondly, I want to say thank you for the great support that you guys have given me throughout my career. Much appreciated.
Great respect from this Liverpool crowd for the living legend Leo Burke.
Now, Leo, you've faced many opponents around the world here in Nova Scotia. Who would you say would have been your toughest opponent that you faced?
I don't recall an easy one. But, God, it's hard to name just one or two. Like I wrestled in 5 different decades, so I met everyone sooner or later, I guess. But a couple of guys that gave me a handful, more than a handful, and you guys will remember, would be Killer Carl Crew. And if I could name another one, would be the Cuban Assassin.
You've wrestled everyone, and you've trained many wrestlers, such as future Hall of Famers in the WWE, Edge. This guy. Edge. Not only Edge, but Christian, his chest.
What's that? Oh no, what is he doing out here? What is Matt Bohen doing out here? This is supposed to be Leo Burke's time.
That's my buddy.
That smug look on his face makes me sick. Matt Bohen has no reason to be out here right now during this time. His match is scheduled later tonight against XXL.
Well, I gotta agree with you. Matt Bowen's a good friend of mine, but you're right. He's got a schedule tonight against XXL. I don't know if he should be out here right now.
Because, well, let's be realistic here. Back in your guys' prime, and I'm in my prime right now, I could beat you and the Beast with one hand behind my back any given night of the week.
I don't know why he's trying to pick a fight with Leo Burke.
Spots and being famous. If I was in your genre, I would have been top dog, not you. Not the Beast, not any of those other old timers.
I'll tell you right now, Leo Burke will not back down from Matt Bohen.
You know what? As a matter of fact, well, yeah, backing up to the corner because you know that I would take you out like that. Go ahead, try taking a swing.
Wait a minute, double XL coming from the back. You notice how Matt Bohen got out of the ring quickly there.
Well, now it's 2-on-1. That's as far as you can do, bail in the ring.
Hey, listen, I think we've all had enough, and it's time that you shut the hell up.
How about now putting Matt Bohen right in his place?
I'll be quiet.
Now what you need to recognize, just like everybody else here already gets, is this is a Maritime professional wrestling.
What you need to realize, and what he needs to realize is I'm a Maritime professional legend.
Matt Bohen trying to tell Double XL that he's a Maritime wrestling legend. That's a bit ambitious, I think.
Listen, here's the point. You want to come out here and pick a fight with him, or do you pick a fight with me?
That match is coming up later tonight.
Not only would it be an honor, but I'd love to slap all those dirty tattoos right off you.
Oh! The Liverpool crowd's looking forward to it.
I'm going to give you your opportunity. I'll see you in the ring later tonight, chump. Hey, chump.
Hey, it shouldn't be a problem considering this man here has won more titles than you've had matches, jabroni.
Yeah, bring him to the ring. Bring him to the ring with you tonight, and I'll take the both of you out.
Matt Bohen, I'm not quite sure if he's aware of what he's getting himself into here tonight with Double XL.
Well, you know what? This might have been a smart move by Bowen now that I think about it, because he's a very smart man. Probably the smartest guy on the roster. And what he's doing right now is he's getting Double XL's mind off the match. Now Double XL's coming out, and now he's got the pressure of defending Leo Burke's honor. And I think that just adds a little bit more pressure on Double XL in the match tonight.
Not only that, but that will be billed as a top contenders match, potentially for Matt Bohen if he can take out Double XL. Again, we got another tape commercial break. We'll be right back here live in Liverpool, Nova Scotia, right after these messages.
Double XL. You really think you're something, don't you? I've been doing Taibo. Just got the DVD. 3% body fat.
Yeah? You look like you're about 3% muscle fat, too.
Say what you want, but the reality is I hear you're wrestling Matt Bohen tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, so you know he's my boy. And I wouldn't recommend it. If you've ever done anything in your career, you should back out of this.
I should back out of this. I should back out of this?
I suggest you do.
I should back out of this.
Absolutely.
You'd back out of this. I should back out of this.
I wouldn't.
How you would totally back out of this.
Me.
How you back out of anything? You and that chicken shit bully? That's what you're all about. Confrontation, you tuck tail and run. I didn't get to where I've got. I'm shying away from confrontation. As a matter of fact, you want to swell up on me, I would suggest you avoid this confrontation.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Chicken shit. You want to defend Leo Burke? Do ya? Well, Leo Burke had a long career. I can promise after tonight, you're not going to.
Gimmick backstage, and we just saw Matt Bohen grab Double XL by the throat after he was distracted by that man right there, Jackson Fury. I think took this match to a whole new level of intensity.
Well, you know, Matt Bowen, the match doesn't start for Matt when the bell rings. The match starts the day he wakes up in the morning, and he finds ways to psych out his opponent. That's what he's doing tonight. I mean, Double XL's a very accomplished performer. He's got the experience on Bowen. But what Bowen's done now is in the last probably 25 minutes, he's added the pressure of now XXL is defending the honor of Leo Burke. And then backstage, Matt Bohen just had his way with XXL. He manhandled him. And now that's going through XXL's mind too. He's got to be thinking, can I really beat this guy? Can I really handle Matt Bohen? He just choked me out.
Well, Matt Bohen definitely going for the mind game to XXL. We'll have to find out if it actually was successful in XXL. I have to think that XXL will still be focused on this match, not only because of defending the honor of Leo Burke, but also because the winner of this contest will go on to October 4th to fight one-on-one with Alex Silva for the other top contender for the vacant UCW Championship. Matt Bohen has yet to receive an opportunity at the UCW Championship in his career, for that matter, so has XXL. So this match has a lot on the line for these two men.
Well, I mean, earlier tonight we saw Dylan Sharp battle to start his career. And now these two guys tonight, they're wrestling to take their career to the next level and achieve the crowning moments, which would be to win that heavyweight title. The winner of this match will face Alex Silva October 4th in Spryfield for the #1 contender spot for the title. So really everything's on the line. I don't see either one of these guys holding anything back tonight. With respect to Leo Burke, I mean, he's almost an afterthought when you consider the stakes involved in this match. And I think that was Matt Bohen's strategy.
Leo Burke is obviously opted not to come over ringside. I'm not quite sure what XXL is doing here right now. Matt Bohen left alone in the middle of the ring. Perhaps XXL playing a little bit of mind games with Matt Bohen. Oh, wait a minute, there's Leo Burke! Leo Burke is coming to ringside!
Well, you know, XXL's the one bringing him out and the fans are cheering, but I think this plays into exactly what Matt Bohen wanted. I think he wants XXL's mind on Leo Burke and not so much on winning the match.
I guarantee you Leo Burke has not forgotten about the intimidation that Matt Bohen tried to put on him. And I'm sure he's given XXL some advice backstage on how to overcome the monster of a man named Matt Bohen.
Well, Matt Bohen's got the size advantage, there's no question. I think obviously the longer the match goes, it might go into XXL's favor. He's got tremendous conditioning.
XXL has the experience factor, but as you mentioned, Matt Bohen has the size factor on his side. Again, Matt Bohen right here looks like he's playing a little bit of mind games with XXL.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about psyching out the opponent. That's what Matt Bohen's very, very good at.
He's not receiving a very warm welcome from this Liverpool crowd. I wonder what kind of reaction Matt Bohen is going to get from the Spryfield crowd on October 4th at the Spryfield Lion Rink. He has been known to run his mouth to that crowd specifically, not saying any favorable things to the Halifax Spryfield crowd.
Well, he has strong opinions of what he believes in. He's not afraid to share his thoughts. So I commend him for that. And obviously, some of the things he says are pretty controversial, but he's entitled to his opinion. And if he wins this match tonight, becomes #1 contender and faces Alex Silva, he's going to have a lot more people paying attention to what his opinions are.
Matt Bohen said something interesting to me in the back. He said that he is going to Spryfield after he wins this contest on October 4th to give some of the crowd gifts as a way of apologizing, I guess, if that's my interpretation to the Spryfield crowd. I'm not quite sure if I understand that correctly.
Well, we'll have to find out October 4th, but tonight, and Matt Bohen, obviously XXL got the upper hand early on. And you see XXL is trying to chop Matt Bohen, trying to get some revenge, inflict some pain on Bohen for what he did backstage.
Shots back and forth, Matt Bohen trying to get the upper hand. You can hear those chops throughout this Liverpool arena.
You see the chops though, they inflict pain, they inflict a lot of pain, but they don't really do a whole lot of damage. And you saw the 2 shots that Bohen got in on XXL a moment ago, they really took their toll on XXL.
Matt Bohen in a hurry to get out of the ring. XXL quick to follow him. He's not quite done with dishing out the punishment. You can tell that XXL is extremely pissed off at Matt Bohen.
Good Lord, I can hear that very clearly.
Usually XXL, oh, what a shot right there. Usually XXL tries to wrestle more of a finesse style, but you can see the intensity on XXL's face and the intensity behind those chops that he's given Matt Bohen. I have to think that is because of the attack in the backstage area.
Well, it's because of the attack backstage, and you'll notice he did all that right in front of Leo. I think he's trying to show Leo that he's defending his honor, and that's really taking his mind off specifically winning the match.
Matt Bohen trying to use his strength and size advantage that he has over XXL. That is his best chance of winning this contest to go on to October 4th against Alex Silva. Once again, putting the weight behind those knees, taking the wind out of XXL, trying to wear the man out. Oh, what a shot there by XXL. Matt Bohen ran right into that one. Followed by a nice drop kick right there, goes for a quick cover. Only able to get a 2 count right there from the UCW.
What you're seeing now, you're seeing XXL get back to his regular style, the finesse, the precision. So Matt Bohen's got to find some way to throw XXL back off the game.
Nice reversal there by Matt Bohen. XXL floats over. Oh, what a stiff clothesline there. Another Irish whip to the far corner. Once again, you see XXL right there. Listen to those shots from XXL. Punching the man right in the jaw. Hard shot there by Matt Bohen. This is where Matt Bohen exceeds. Did you hear that?
Well, now he's giving Steve a taste of his own medicine.
Oh my God, another hard shot. XXL not standing for it. Coming back with more of his own chops. I don't think I've ever seen XXL this intense in a matchup.
I kind of like it. I kind of like this intense style.
Oh! What a shot right there by Matt Bohen. Another quick
That
right
could
to
be
the
it.
face.
That boot has knocked out many men over the years.
Goes for a cover, only able to get a 2 count.
That count was slow as hell.
That time he only gets a 1 count. He goes for another cover. Matt Bohen wants that opportunity for the number 1 contender spot for that UCW championship.
Well, I got to say, that boot has knocked out so many men over the years. I'm surprised XXL's on his feet this quickly. And maybe Matt Bohen's a little surprised too.
Sends that shot from Matt Bohen. XXL is not really recovered. And now it looks like Matt Bohen got a piece of wrist tape wrapped around the throat of XXL behind the referee's back.
Well, he realizes the importance of this match. You got to do what you got to do. Whatever it takes to win the match.
Matt Bohen showing his true colors here in this contest. And once again with that tape, that athletic tape around the throat of XXL. The referee, I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but...
Well, you know, Matt Bohen, he's trying to get the oxygen out of XXL so he can't get his oxygen into the lungs. As we mentioned earlier, XXL has tremendous conditioning. I mean, he can go out there and wrestle an hour easy. So these little tactics are going to be ways to chop off from that hour and not XXL.
Wait a minute, XXL now has the tape around Matt Bohen's
Oh, that's
throat.
just cheating. That's just blatant cheating. That's what that is.
Turnabout fair play. Look at those stiff elbows right to the jaw of Matt Bohen. XXL is pulling out all the stops in this matchup.
I mean, this has been a fight, really. This is a fight. These two guys, everything they're doing, they're trying to inflict pain on each other. That's their main goal.
Nice snapmare right there by Matt Bohen. Again, goes for a rear chin lock, putting that huge weight advantage on the shoulders and neck of XXL, trying to wear the man out.
Well, the match started off as a fight, and now you're seeing both men sort of resort back to what brought them to the game in the first place, and that's wrestling. It just depends who took the worst damage up until this point. I think XXL, that boot to me looked absolutely devastating, but obviously Matt Bohen's taking quite a beating in this match too. More of a beating than I've ever seen him take before.
The Liverpool crowd trying to get behind XXL, but still not enough to get the upper hand. Another stiff shot from Matt Bohen. Matt Bohen on the second rope. What is he at playing here? Oh, he misses! XXL seen it coming, and he moves out of the way. I have to think that would have been it if he would have landed that elbow.
I would agree with that, but I haven't seen Matt Bohen go to the top rope very often, and it kind of showed. He made a mistake.
XXL trying to capitalize on that mistake. Hits a nice DDT there. Goes for a cover. This could be it. Matt Bohen able to kick out. Still alive. of gas in the tank for Matt Bohen.
Well, he's obviously tired, there's no question, but he's just a very strong man. So he doesn't need too much gas left in the tank in order to kick out.
Again, right there you see more of the power coming from Matt Bohen. Honestly, Matt Bohen's been wrestling a very smart game. He's keeping it to his strength. He's keeping that power and that aggressive striking style. And it's been working for him so far in this contest.
Well, you can tell both of these men, they want to go to October 4th. They want to face Alex Silva October 4th for the #1 contendership in Spryfield.
Wait a minute, what's Matt Bohen playing here? Oh, huge maneuver right there by Matt Bohen. I might suggest that might be it.
That's got to be it.
Matt Bohen looks like he's positioned up. Wait a minute. His feet are on the rope, Brett. His feet are on the rope. Leo Burke there. Leo Burke just stopped the count from the referee.
Leo Burke had no business getting involved in this match.
Matt Bohen getting in the face of it. Oh my God. He hit him with a huge right hand.
He caught him right in the jaw. Oh.
Matt Bohen out on his feet. XXL hits a huge impact maneuver. And it's over. XXL is going up against Alex Silva. October 4th at the Spryfield Lion Rink. Also, Leo Burke is happy with that outcome.
What are you doing back in here again?
Mr. Martin?
What do you want now?
I want another chance.
Another chance?
Yep, I know I didn't do exactly what you wanted me to do last time by pinning my opponent, but I did beat him. That's got to count for something, doesn't it?
But you didn't pin your opponent. That was the deal. You didn't pin him.
I beat him, though. That's got to count for something.
Well, yeah, I guess technically you did beat him. I guess you're right there. You do have a point. $400 and I'll give you another shot.
I don't have 400.
Well, if you think you're good enough to earn the shot, I need $400. And once again, but this one I'll make it a little easier on you. All you got to do is win your match. It don't matter how you win it, any which way, shape, or form. As long as you win your match, you'll get your $400 back.
I don't have it.
Well, what do you got?
I have 25, that's it.
Well, give me that, and you better go back to the locker room and try to hit up somebody and get the rest. I'm sure you'll find somebody back there who might have a little faith in you.
All right.
All right, get going.
We're back here live in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. What a huge evening of action we have seen. I can only think about what the evening of action will be like October 4th at the Spryfield Lion Rink.
Well, it's sort of been an anything-goes, unpredictable environment here tonight, backstage and in the ring. And I don't think it's going to be much different with these two guys in there.
Lumberjack Johnson not being received very well from this Liverpool crowd. But this is his big opportunity to regain the UCW Heavyweight Championship. If he wins this match, he will go on into the #1 contenders match against either XXL or Alex Silva.
Lumberjack's a one-time customer, no doubt about it. And you'll notice he brings two guys with him. He brings his manager, Pappy, and he brings that piece of wood. And they're both equally as dangerous.
Of the new Heart Foundation, Harry.
Well, Lumberjack may have Poppy, and he definitely will have that 2x4. But Harry Bulldog Smith will have Jim The Anvil Neidhart in his corner. And it looks like Harry Smith is all ready to go. I don't think I have seen Harry Smith in better condition in his career.
Well, Harry's got a lot to prove tonight, too. He's been a tag team wrestler. As I said earlier, he's got a lot of pressure on him. He's really got to carry the Hart name moving forward in this industry. And he's done a good job of it so far. But he's wrestling a guy tonight that's really also got a lot to prove in Lumberjack Johnson. This is a big match for him. He wants to get back in that title picture, and this is the way he can become the #1 contender.
Well, Harry Bulldog Smith, once again, is a very accomplished tag team champion wrestler. However, he has not won a heavyweight championship in any organization that he has performed for. And so here at UCW, he may get that very first opportunity of his illustrious career.
Well, this is one match for the #1 contendership, and the winner of this match will face the winner of XXL, who just won his match moments ago against Matt Bohen. October 4th in Spryfield, XXL will challenge Alex Silva. Number one contendership, vacant GCW Heavyweight Championship. Alex Silva, recently endorsed by Ric Flair on national television. He's got a lot to prove. He's coming in from Montreal. He's going to face out XXL, the number one contendership. That's going to be one hell of a match. Those two guys are in the prime of their careers. They're well conditioned. They're two tremendous athletes. I wish that match was happening later tonight. We got to wait till October 4th. I know I'll be there.
Also, October 4th, it was announced to us during the last commercial break.
But you got that message too? I thought they only talked to me through that set.
Oh, I got the message as well.
I'll look into that and make sure they don't give you any more information.
Dylan Sharp will now be competing in what will be billed as his final UCW contest. No stipulation added against Ryan Rogan, as agreed upon by Chuck Martin, for an additional fee that Dylan Sharp could not afford, but Leo Burke endorsed Dylan by donating that money to him.
Alright, well, I guess we heard the same message. I'll say it a little better. Ryan Rogan is coming in from Montreal. Dylan Sharp, he didn't do what he was supposed to do tonight. I mean, I look back and I think back, Chuck Martin said, you must pin your opponent tonight. Dylan didn't do that. Dylan made James Carr submit. So Chuck Martin really isn't doing anything wrong, if anything. Chuck Martin's being a big man by saying, all right, I'll tell you what, I will give you one more chance, even though I said I wouldn't. And Dylan Sharp's going to have that chance October 4th in Spryfield. He's going to wrestle Ryan Rogan one-on-one. That's going to be his last chance to win a spot on the roster. Now, Dylan Sharp didn't have the money, and I sure as hell wasn't going to put up the money for him, but Leo Burke, for some reason, I guess Leo Burke's kind of happy because his man just won the match tonight, what we just saw before the commercial break. So Leo Burke put the money down on behalf of Dylan Sharp. I just hope Leo Burke doesn't regret it, because Dylan Sharp's wrestling Ryan Rogan from Montreal. He's coming in to prove himself. Ryan Rogan's wrestled in this company before, and he was ousted from UCW. He's got another shot too. So they're both going to be trying to prove something, and Ryan Rogan is one hell of an athlete.
Let's try that one more time. We just heard from UCW offices during that last commercial break that Dylan Sharp will get one more opportunity here in UCW to get his contract. Chuck has agreed for Dylan Sharp to go up against Ryan Rogan on October 4th at the Spryfield Lion.
Well, Ryan Rogan's a tremendous athlete. He's coming in from Montreal, and Dylan Sharp's representing Spryfield. Now, Ryan Rogan's wrestled in UCW before, but he didn't really care for the Spryfield community until he left. He's coming back because this is where the action is. But Dylan Sharp, he's got a lot to prove. He's got another shot to win a spot on the roster, and he's really got to defend Spryfield's honor, because I know Ryan Rogan hates Spryfield. Dylan Sharp, a local Spryfield guy, and he's going to be wrestling in his own hometown of Spryfield on October 4th. So there's going to be a lot on the line, a lot of pressure for Dylan. And you know what? I wish the kid all the best. But he really didn't do what he was supposed to do tonight.
He won his contest. He won his match via submission. Chuck Martin is using a loophole in how he worded it to not give Dylan his UCW contract, which he earned here in Liverpool tonight. Also, before you go on, Chuck Martin has charged Dylan Sharp another fee that Dylan Sharp does not have. He does not have the money to get another opportunity for a UCW contract.
Like a typical Spryfielder, he relied on somebody else to pay his bill for him.
Leo Burke sponsored Dylan Sharp into that contract.
Is that what we're calling now, government sponsorship?
No one said government sponsorship. Leo Burke sponsored Dylan Sharp for that spot because he believes in Dylan Sharp. He believes Dylan can win that contest and get his contract.
Well, Dylan Sharp, October 4th, has an opportunity to make his dreams come true and win a spot on the roster. He failed to do it tonight. But these two men you see in the ring right now, Harry Smith and Lumberjack, they're trying to put the crowning moments on their career. One of these men will become a #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. One of them, not both, but one. Lumberjack has busted his ass in this company for years to get this opportunity.
Well, in case you didn't notice while we were talking about Dylan Sharp, Harry Bulldog Smith has dominated this contest against Lumberjack Johnson.
Well,
and as I just say that, Lumberjack Johnson takes the low road to get the advantage over Harry Smith.
Well, you know what? I don't consider it a low road because Harry Smith has a giant 250-pound Jim The Anvil Neidhart at ringside. So
He has not gotten involved in this contest
but
thus far.
he could.
Well, so could Poppy.
He was very instrumental in Owen Hart winning the 1994 King of the Ring, wasn't he? So I wouldn't put anything past him. So Lumberjack has to pull out he has to pull out all the stops to make sure he has the advantage in this match.
Right now, Lumberjack is maintaining his advantage over Harry Bulldog Smith. Again, one of these two men will go up against either XXL or Alex Silva for the vacant UCW Heavyweight Championship. We're seeing this match here live tonight in Liverpool. However, the XXL versus Alex Silva match will be happening on October 4th at the Spryfield Lion, Rink. It's interesting to see the title picture here in UCW heating up.
Well, I gotta apologize because I can hardly concentrate. There's so much going on here tonight. There's people screaming left and right. You got a crazy match going on. There's fights breaking out everywhere. But yes, October 4th, Alex Silva and XXL. They're going to be the other half of that #1 contendership. XXL, I gotta say, you gotta take your hat off to him. He did what he had to do tonight and he beat Matt Bohen. But Alex Silva is a tremendous athlete. Alex Silva.
Lumberjack Johnson coming off the second rope. Not familiar with that territory.
Well, Lumberjack will make the odd mistake here and there, and everybody will, but the thing that makes Lumberjack such a great competitor is he can rebound from his mistakes. No matter what situation he's in, he knows where he is in that ring, and he knows how to get the upper hand on his opponent at all times.
Lumberjack Johnson, no stranger to gold. He has been the UCW champion in the past, and he is looking to regain that championship here in the future, and that could be as soon as 2013.
Well, you know, I respect Harry Smith. I respect the Hart family, as everybody does in Canada, no doubt. But I think everybody in this company has to really side with Lumberjack. He's been the glue that's held this company together for the last couple of years. And now Harry Smith coming in from out of town, and he's just going to waltz in and take the title. I mean, I think if anybody's involved in this company, they really should be siding with Lumberjack. I know I am for that very reason.
One has to wonder if Matt Bohen will still be in the giving mood when he gets to Spryfield on October 4th, now that he has lost his opportunity to the UCW Heavyweight Championship to XXL. Of course, Matt Bohen has gone on record to say that he is going to give gifts to some of the Spryfield crowd. Again, I'm not sure what that means, but one has to think that he is not in a pleasant mood.
Well, neither is Lumberjack Johnson after taking that move. Caught him right in the jaw. Doesn't matter how tough you are, if you get an impact move to your jaw, that can knock you out. Anytime you get caught the chin, the jaw. Lumberjack's tough. He's tough as nails.
Lumberjack's trying to mount a comeback right here. Harry Smith took a couple shots to the breadbasket, now to the side of the head. Lumberjack Johnson, his style is very aggressive. He's been known to fight in a bar or two. Wait a minute. Oh! Huge suplex there by Harry Smith. I might say that the back suplex was excellently executed, much like his Uncle Brett would do.
Well, Harry Smith's about 6'4", so when you take a back body drop from him, it's very easily to knock the wind right out of you. Lumberjack might be wise to roll over the ring and catch a breather. I'm surprised he hasn't done it.
I'm sure Lumberjack is not quite sure where he's at after taking a blow such as that. Harry Smith takes his head on twice with a huge clothesline. A third time.
You know, Lumberjack's making a mistake because he's trying to prove that he can get back up and he's tough.
Harry Smith is changing the momentum of this contest. Whoa! Shades of Brett the Hitman hurt his uncle with that nice side backbreaker. Excellently executed, as well as that leg drop.
Get out of the ring, Lumberjack. No.
Only able to get a 2 count is Harry Smith. He was that close to being named one of 2 #1 contenders for that UCW Heavyweight Championship. Oh! Speaking of power, Harry Smith must Lumberjack Johnson over with that power slam.
You gotta take your hat out to Lumberjack Johnson for kicking out of that one.
Harry Smith showing his strength.
That's a 6'3", 260-pound Harry Smith slamming down on you.
Oh, Lumberjack Johnson getting that foot up. Now once again to the second rope. I don't know what Lumberjack is trying to prove here, going to the second rope so many times during this contest, but it's not paying off much for him. Lumberjack Johnson goes out the back door. Oh, Harry Smith just tackled the referee while being pushed by
There we
Lumberjack
go.
Johnson. He has that 2x4. This is a familiar scene here in the Maritimes with Lumberjack Johnson. But Jim The Anvil Neidhart grabbed it from him. Jim The Anvil
Jim
Neidhart
shouldn't be in the ring. He got no business in the ring.
striking Lumberjack Johnson with that 2x4
come
multiple
on.
times. What a kick from Harry Smith to Lumberjack Johnson.
This is not fair at all. It's 2-on-1.
Anvil gaining his
Do you
next
condone
win.
this, Mouse?
Nice slam there by Jim The Anvil Neidhart.
Lumberjack is out cold.
Dead weight is Lumberjack Johnson, but Harry Smith calling for the powerbomb. Is he
This
going to
just
be able
is
to get
not
him
fair
up?
at all. This is 2-on-1.
Is he going to get him up? Oh, what a powerbomb from Harry Smith.
Oh, not the sharpshooter on
Now
top
he's
of
going
all
for the
that.
sharpshooter. Let's see if Bret Hart, his uncle, has taught him well. Will Lumberjack tap?
Hang
Will
in there,
Harry
Lumber.
Smith be the #1 contender for the
If he can
UCW
still get to the
title?
rope, though.
He's tapping! He's tapping! Harry Smith is the #1 contender!
Damn it.
Harry Smith has now been named the #1 contender to the UCW Heavyweight Championship. Lumberjack Johnson is now out of the title picture.
Well, he's out of the title picture, and he has every right to be pissed off because it took 2 men to pin him. Harry Smith couldn't get the job done by himself.
Jim The Anvil Neidhart stepped in when Lumberjack Johnson grabbed that 2x4. Jim The Anvil Neidhart was acting more as an enforcer. He wanted to make sure Lumberjack Johnson would not use that 2x4.
Well, you can put whatever spin on it you want. The fact of the matter is, it took both of those men to pin Lumberjack's shoulders to the mat.
The official #1 contender for the UCW Heavyweight Championship, one of 2 contenders, is Harry Bulldog
The
Smith.
question is, who is going to be the other #1 contender?
On October 4th.
Say it with me again, Mouse. October 4th. You missed it the second time, but it's true. October 4th. XXL versus Alex Silva. What did I